My girlfriend and my best mate, they saw me just drop off the edge of a waterfall. They couldn't see what was at the bottom. They thought I fucking died. I had something crazy happen to me a couple of weeks ago. I've never really had like a near-death experience before other than this, to be honest with you. And I was in the Lake District, right? We went on a hike, and because it is so like remote country, there's no like health and safety, it's all just natural elements. We climbed to the top of like a waterfall, and basically it was me, my girlfriend, and my friend and his girlfriend. They were at like the other side of a bridge. Now under the bridge there was like a very thin stream of water. Like it wouldn't have been any deeper than the depth of your phone, right? It looked like no real threat, but maybe like 10 foot to the right there was the waterfall drop, and the waterfall drop was pretty peak. It was a ferocious waterfall, sharp rocks everywhere. As I walk over the stream, instead of going over the bridge like everyone else did, because I have to be different for some reason, I slipped over, and everyone was laughing. They're like, you dickhead, you fell over. And it was funny at first, but when I tried to get up, I started sliding towards the ridge of the waterfall, and everyone was like, Sam, grab onto something. But as I look around, like there was nothing to grab onto. It was like a limestone base, and there was no big rocks I could hold onto. So the more I was moving my body, the faster I was going towards the drop of this waterfall. And I was just, in my mind, I thought, I'm going to fall down this waterfall. I was like, I have to land on my feet. I can't go down head first. I have to land on my feet. So I moved my body round. So when I was about to go off the edge of the waterfall, and I couldn't see at the bottom, I didn't know what to expect. I was going to, go foot first down. And all the people saw, and the strangers, like, someone help him, he's going to fall down a waterfall. My girlfriend and my best mate, they saw me just drop off the edge of a waterfall. They couldn't see what was at the bottom. They thought I fucking died, right? What they didn't see, about a 4 meter drop below the waterfall,
that's still high.
There was, it was quite high. There was like a ridge, which was no wider than this sofa, maybe like half a meter, which I managed to land on with my feet, and then I slipped on my side. And as I slip on my side, I grab onto a rock, right? I'm grabbing onto this rock, but the waterfall from above, the water's like trying to push me down the ledge. And if I went down the second ledge, it wasn't like crazy high, but it was high enough where if you hit a rock or something and you went unconscious, you could split your head open, like 100% you could have died. So I managed to pull myself off this rock, right? And literally, luckily, this northern guy saw me from the beginning, ran to the side of the waterfall. He's like, quick, grab my hand. So I grabbed his hand, and from where like he managed to pull me out, my whole body was shaking. I had a tiny bit of blood on my knees, and my boy Jake was like, he ran down and was like, oh my God, are you fucked? Like, your leg's broken. But I didn't know, because the adrenaline, my body was just shaking. I felt my legs, and I was like, nah, boys, like, I'm actually all right. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. So I had 2 very small cuts on my knees. And literally, Jake's face, my best pal, like, he's pale. We couldn't believe what he saw. Tierney, my missus, the first question she asked me was, have you still got the car keys? I checked my pocket. I was like, I do actually. Yeah. But no, that was crazy. We can actually, Harry, can you B-roll? I've got a video of the waterfall. I took a video of that shit. Add that one.
Did you take it after? Did you take the video after? Yeah.
After. Well, funnily enough, before, Tierney was taking pictures of me as I was about to walk over the stream.
Oh, fucking hell.
And it's a live photo, and you can see the moment I just about slip.
Oh, wow.
And then Tierney goes like, Sam. And then you'll see how like much of a less of a threat it looked like. It didn't look like any real threat at all. So everyone was just so surprised it happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you had any, Luke?
I was trying to think. I didn't think I had any. I got a close one, I guess. Like when I was went to Part Life Festival, right? I was on the way to the festival in the back of a cab, right? And out of nowhere, like something came through the window, like the back window, like. And everyone thought we were getting shot at. And like my mate Flynn, he's like, everyone duck. So we're ducking like this. And we're like, what the fuck? And then like the driver like drives really fast over, it pulls over. And then basically it was a fucking golf ball. So like the golf ball, there was a driving range, but it was really fast. The guy must have hit it fucking hard, right? And it's come and it's literally gone past my ear, right?
You hear it
like, it go past my ear and hit literally like the headrest in front of me, but it missed me like that much, bro. If it hit me, I would have at least knocked me out, bro. Like
it was in the back of like your neck.
Yeah, like if it hit me in the back of the head, it wouldn't have fucked. Like it missed me like that. It was
probably could have actually died from that, you know.
Mate, yeah, that's bro. It
was
that's
like a spinal cord
past the driving
Yeah.
range, past the driving range.
He's fucking hit it, isn't he?
Yeah,
Probably me
but
who
like
done that.
it was so close. It was so close. It would have been like literally on my
Romford, is
It
it?
would have been like here in the back. So I've got a video of like afterwards where the cab smashed and that cab driver was fucking pissed. But I was lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I've had 2. Obviously, the pneumonia. That was really scary. Yeah, obviously, mean, most people probably heard it anyway if they're listening to our podcast. But yeah, had pneumonia last year and was, to be fair, I was teed up for an operation to actually get rid of it. It's that bad. It turned from pneumonia into something else. And they said I was going to be in there for 2 days. And they'll apply me with antibiotics and get rid of it. And then, yeah, it didn't go. And then another 5 days went on, didn't go. Another 5 days went on, they couldn't get rid of it. And then I was thinking, oh, fuck. I didn't know what was going to happen.
It's mad seeing you even in a wheelchair. You don't think like...
Yeah, I was in a wheelchair for 2 weeks, mate. Like, I couldn't
to...
fucking like walk just without feeling knackered. So yeah, I was in a wheelchair for 2 weeks, off work for about 3 months, and then yeah,
it made me feel really like fucking. It weirded me out when I saw you in hospital. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
when I come to visit you,
you saw me on my good days. You saw me on my best days. You saw me at the end of my 2 weeks stint.
Jesus, I remember how thin you looked. You looked like you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'd lost 10 kilos.
Wow, that's a lot of weight. What is that stone wise? That's like 2 stone, about 2 stone, isn't it?
About a couple of stone. Yeah, and I didn't weigh a lot anyway. Like,
I just remember seeing you pale, bags under your eyes, one of those dressing gowns on, in a wheelchair, and I was just like, bruv, you look like you're actually dying. I couldn't even work it out.
Another time I nearly died. I was in McDonald's. I was bare young. And I was eating mozzarella dippers, and I dipped it into some barbecue sauce, and it all went on the floor. And just like being a bit of an idiot, just cracking up, put the dipper in my mouth, and when I'm laughing, I've gone, and it's just hit the back of my throat. And then I thought, oh fuck, I can't breathe. I thought I was having a heart attack, and I turned to my mate, and I couldn't talk. I was like, and he, because we were laughing about the barbecue sauce hitting the floor, he was just like cracking up at me, and I was like, no, I'm serious. Like, I could not breathe. And anyway, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was panicking. Like, it was lodged in the back of my throat. And then the cleaner walked past, and then I was turned to the cleaner. I just started doing star jumps because I just wanted her attention. I was like, couldn't talk. You can't tell anyone that you're fucking dying. And anyway, I thought, what is going to get me the most attention? So I ran right into the middle of the McDonald's kitchen and was just going round like...
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen. And then the manager came over because people are like, there's this nutter running around the kitchen. I'm like...
Probably thought you were on crack.
And at this point, I was on the floor like this. And then he had realised what was happening. He just patted me on the back like a couple of times. Done the old Heinrich manoeuvre. And then... yeah, and then I was like, and I spat it out, and I was like,
oh my god!
And then
mozzarella dipper, bro.
Ambulance was called. Yeah, that's one of the 6 million ways to die. Is death by mozzarella dipper. Must have been about 13, I reckon, maybe 14. Mate. Ambulance was called, and then I was put in like the McDonald's office, and I was sat in there, and the ambulance just checked me over. My uncle came down, picked me up, and I went home, and then deeped it that night, and I was like to my mum, I was like, could have died today, like by mozzarella dipper.
That guy saved your life.
Yeah, I went back a little while after, and I just went and thanked him. He was the manager at McDonald's, so I don't remember his name.
Imagine if he didn't do that and no one knew CPR.
Yeah, he just started punching me on the back because he could tell, but at this point I was on the floor because I just didn't know what to do. So
do you think you were gonna die?
Yeah. I literally thought I was dead because I was like, no one's listening to. No, it's like a bad dream, you know, when you're trying to punch someone, you can't punch someone.
Yeah.
It was like
that. You're trying to run away and you can't, like,
you can't run away. Literally, that was the real life version. I'm turning to my mate, telling him, like, I can't fucking breathe. He's cracking up at me. The cleaner's looking at me like I'm a fucking weirdo.
Doing star jumps.
I'm doing star jumps. And then I just had to go in and just fucking run around the kitchen and get someone. I just thought I need to get someone's attention. And then the manager obviously got called, so yeah, saved my life.
Similar, like, I deeped the waterfall thing, not when it happened. I don't even think, I was in such a state of shock when it happened, I was still joking about it for an hour after, but it's when I got back to the van, the adrenaline worn off, and like my body started to ache a little bit. I said to Tini, I was like, I can't believe I just fell down a waterfall. And she was like, Sam, I thought you fucking died. Like, she didn't even know what to think. And the more I thought about it that day, I just started to really deep how short life is, man. Swear to God, it was crazy. And poor Tierney, like, still now, she said, like, before she goes to sleep, all she can see is me falling off the waterfall. Because for her, it looked 10 times worse because she couldn't see there was a ledge underneath. She just thought I fell down a waterfall.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, crazy. Anyway, next question.